Hello, hello, hello. My name is Mark Cormier. I'm with Kathy Cormier, my wife. I'm also with Savannah, who may pop in every so often. She belongs to our neighbor downstairs, Markel Palumbo. And Savannah, please do not chew on the tripod. It's ball time for her. Anyway, we do this on a regular basis, 17 minutes or so of a morning warm-up yoga. We do a lot of the same stuff, but we can also throw new stuff in. So if you'd like to see us cover something you're interested in, a topic, a shape, anything really, just put it in the comments and we'll try to get to it. If not next week, the week after. And generally we do this most weeks. Having said that, we do take some breaks. Maybe not next week because Turkey Day. So I'm actually probably teaching a live class down at the Bay Club in the morning. So if you are in the area, please come on down. Most probably I can get you in. If I can't, well, it's a very nice place to take a walk. So, anyway, Kathy, are you ready?
I am.
Come on up.
Good banana friend this morning.
Banana. All right. How are you feeling today?
Feeling pretty good.
All right. Part of our morning yoga is just that check-in with yourself. How do I feel? Part of me hurt? Is part of me not hurt? So seems like everything is green light.
Pretty much.
All right. One of my favorite warm-ups is just the circles with all the various joints. So let's start that. Hands on hips. Yeah, do not chew on the tripod. No, just give me a sign. I'll water off. Yeah.
It'll be this one.
I want you to keep doing yoga the whole time. All right. So hands on hips, grounded down through a set of toes, just circling the ankle, the knee, and the hip. And taking those circles the other way. Now grounded down through that foot, other set of toes, circling the ankle, the knee, and the hip. And then taking it the other way. Now grounded down through that foot, we'll bring the feet right together. Hands will cap the knees as we circle those knees. And then taking those circles the other way. Now coming back up, don't think too much about it. Stepping your feet hip width apart, looking down at your feet, and that's going to be your natural stance. Most of us have a little bit of a turnout. It looks like you may have overly thought that one as you find your yoga feet, which is all good. Hands find the back of the hips, and let's just circle those hips. And then taking those hip circles the other way. Now coming back center, pretending we have an extra set of hands, keeping those hips relatively stable. Thumbs find the shoulders. And just circling the shoulders. And then taking those shoulder circles the other way. Now coming back center, let's find some side bends each way. So one hand high, the other hand goes low. Finding that other side. And as we work the exercise and get accustomed to the movement, letting the exercise get bigger. As we start to jut that far hip out. It's so good for our low back. And it just feels good. Next time you're on one side or the other, just hold in that shape. Could you go a little further? Back through center, second side, holding that shape. Could you go a little bit further? And then back to center. She played with me all day long, or actually all morning long when I was doing my workout yesterday. So she likes to be part of the yoga. All right, 2 arms in the air like you do or don't care. Thumb and forefinger catch a wrist, just circling the shoulders one way, and we'll take the hips the other. Taking those circles the other way. Don't think too much about it, just go there. Now back to center, other thumb, other forefinger, catch other wrist. We'll start to circle the shoulders one way and take the hips the other. And taking those circles the other way. Now back to center, hands by our side. Let's float the hands by the hips as we jump on our toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keeping the heels up, arms high in the air. Again, let's jump on those toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and down. Let's widen our stance just a little bit. We can turn those toes out to open up those hips. Do not chew on the yoga bricks. Yes, not good.
That's your ball.
That's your ball.
Hold it.
Upholding the heavens. We're going to squat on down, clasping the fingers, raising the energy up, presenting it up to the sky as we lift up those heels. Let's do that 6 times. Exhaling down. And inhaling up. Exhaling down. And inhaling up. We come down. And up. Last 2 here. Down. And up. Last 1. Down. Up and hold. Once again, we jump on those toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And down. Hands by our side. Let's step the feet in. Let's bring one hand onto the heart, the other hand on top. Relax shoulders, a soft tuck of the chin. I'll invite you to set an intention for the rest of this practice. It could be something you're thinking about, something you're moving towards. It could be as simple as you're perfect, just as you are. And then rolling the hands over as we stretch out our wrists. Moving towards sun salutations, inhaling arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling arms back down. 2 more times like this, observing the natural rhythm of the shoulders. As the arms elevate, the shoulders elevate. As the arms descend, the shoulders descend. 1 more time here, breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling down. Adding a forward fold and a back bend. I'll ask you to go sideways, Kathy. Why don't you grab those bricks? Keeping them safe from the monster queen.
I think she's resting.
She's resting now.
Yeah, she's gearing up for another round.
All right, so
Maybe.
let's start standing. Arms out to the side and then overhead. Inhale. Exhaling, finding your forward fold, leading with the heart. Finding those bricks, letting it inhale, lift chin and tail as we arc the back. And then arching the spine as we fold it in. You would always catch the back of the shins to traction yourself deeper. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead, hands overhead pose. Exhaling, standing tall. 2 more times like that. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling, leading with the heart as you fold. Let it inhale, lift chin and tail. And then tucking the tail, tucking the chin as you round it in, stretching out your back. Inhaling, finding your neutral spine, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. 1 more to go. Breathing in, lifting up. Exhaling, leading with the heart as you fold. Let it inhale, lift chin and tail. And then tucking the tail, tucking the chin as you stretch out your back. Inhaling, finding your neutral spine, hands overhead pose. Exhaling, standing tall. I'll cue you back to down dog. Inhaling up. Exhaling over. Let it inhale, lift chin and tail. And then tucking the tail, tucking the chin as you ground down through the hands. Stepping 1 foot back and then the other as you find your down dog. Feel free to use those bricks for the dog if you'd like, or not, up to you. As we hold this dog, I'll invite you to hold it in stillness, seeing what comes up. Long arms, long legs, long spine, deep full breath. Despite the lack of overt movement, you're still breathing. Your heart's still beating. Your mind's still moving. And by focusing on your breath as it flows in and out, finding a little more space between each breath, each beat of the heart, each stop, and breathing into that space. Long, smooth breath in. Equally long, smooth breath out. Tail into that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. Finding just a little more space in your low back. And then looking between the hands as you either step or take a jump to the front of your mat. Let an inhale bring length when you arrive, lifting chin and tail, really dipping back heart. On the exhale, tucking tail and chin as you round it in, puffing back heart. On the inhale, finding your neutral spine, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, standing tall. I'll cue you back to plank pose. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, finding your forward fold. Inhaling, creating length as you lift chin and tail. Hands can cap the knees. You could also use those bricks. On the exhale, folding again. You could lower the bricks or catch the back of the shins. And then ground it down through a hand and finding your plank pose. As you step one foot back and then the other. Finding a line of strength connecting head, hips, and heels. A line of strength that supports your intention. That's a very interesting... Savannah, she's not a jungle gym.
It's okay.
All good. She's a lovable creature despite her eccentricities.
She just wants to play. It's playtime.
It's playtime for her. As we hold the plank, despite the effort of the action and the easeful quality to your breath, shoulders super, super, super engaged. Tail end of your next breath, navel to spine as you lift the hips high, coming back to down dog. As we hold this down dog, I'll invite you to walk your dog, bending one leg deeply and then the other, stretching down through the opposite heel, and then freely moving back and forth between the sides, stirring it up, inviting in more prana, inviting in more flow. Again, from a place of movement, back towards stillness. Long arms, long legs, long spine, deep, full breath. Tail end of your breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you step or jump in front. Let an inhale bring length as we lift chin and tail. Exhaling, rounding the spine as you fold it in. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead, hands over head pose. Exhaling, hands by your side. So I'll cue you through vinyasa. It's a push-up and a back bend. You've done it many times before. At home, feeling free to find your push-up. It could mean using the knees. It could mean not using the knees. Really up to you. And just flowing through space with grace in a way that works for you this morning. Inhaling, arms out to the side and then overhead. Exhaling, finding your forward fold. Inhaling, creating length as you arc the back. Yeah, really dip back hard. Feel that stretch. On the exhale, really puffing back hard as you round it in. And now ground it down through the hands as you cycle through a push-up. Take your time. Find your flow. Follow your breath. Yeah, feel free to use the knees or not. Don't crush the little lamb. The lamb doesn't have much stuffing left.
She still hasn't figured out to get the sound out.
It's out. She's on it right now.
Oh, she's on it?
Yeah. So you found your up dog, and now you're back to down dog.
Oh, she did it. She liberated it.
As you hold down dog, you have a choice, either holding against stillness, inviting your mind to still, or adding some movement, stirring it up. However you choose to work, finding that mind-body connection that's always there. No, Kathy, you don't do that on film, please.
Sorry. No, it's
Thank you. From down dog, long, smooth breath in. Long, smooth breath out. Tail into that breath, bending your knees ever so slightly, lifting the tailbone just a little bit higher. And then looking between the hands as you step or take a jump from. Let an inhale bring length when you arrive, lifting chin and tail, arcing the back. Nice use of the dog. On the exhale, folding again as you stretch out your spine. Inhaling, rising on up, arms out to the side, and then overhead. Exhaling, hands by your side. I'll ask you to face camera, Kathy. I'll invite you to separate the feet nice and wide. And you may have seen this one. You visitors from San Francisco, from faraway lands, in the parks as we go back and forth. Now making soft fists with the hands. We'll tap one side of the belly, the other side of the back. Now that front hand will tap just below the shoulder. The front hand will tap the top of the shoulder. We'll start to back our way back down. Hand touches the front of the shoulder. Now hand finds the far side of the back. Now releasing the fists, just back to open palm, slowing it down, and back to center. I'll invite you to step or jump your feet back together. This time, hands find the heart. A light press of your thumb against your sternum as you line up each finger. Relax shoulders, a soft tuck of the chin. ending our practice, just watching as our breath flows in and as our breath flows out. I'll invite you to come back to your intention. I'll invite you to take your thumbs to your forehead. Your intention is in your thoughts. I'll invite you to take your thumbs to your lips. Your intention is in your words. I'll invite you to bring those thumbs back to your heart. Your intention is in your deeds. Now rolling those hands over, hands by our side. I'll invite you to bring one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. In any amount bowing. Thanking yourself for practicing yoga and offering our practice out to each other and to the world. The light within me honors and respects the light within you. And in this light, we are one. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you all for practicing with us,
Thank you, everyone.
including Savannah. And we'll see you all real soon.
Thank
Namaste.
you. Namaste.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice